Living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we are talking about hip hop and R&B and how it affects the mindset of the woman that you want to be with. So on my Instagram, the reason why this topic has came up is because me and my mother we talked about this before, that the music that we listen to, and not just women but just people in general, men and women included, if you listen to rap, and we're talking about the modern day rap, so we listen to the gangster rap, we listening to the Babies, the NBA Young Boys, the Lil Babies, the Migos, so many others. When we listen to that, and we listen into that on a day-to-day basis, like as soon as we hop in the car, that's what we listen to: trap music, gangster rap, all this other stuff, right? Or just regular rap. And we listen into the message that it has. It affects your soul and your spirit. I'm gonna get deep with y'all now, all right? Because a lot of people don't talk about stuff like this, but we're gonna talk about it today. It gets into your spirit. So when you're driving, I want y'all to notice something. The next time y'all go into a car with your friend, or maybe your significant other, or just like riding around with your mother or something like that, I don't know, or your father, I want you to pay attention to the music that they listen to. If they're listening to rap or hip hop or anything, hip hop and rap, and let's say it has a tempo, like it's a gangster, you listening to some gangster rap or some ratchet stuff or some hype music or anything like that, notice how they drive. Take notice. When they're driving and they're listening to some turned up stuff, some ratchet stuff, some gangster stuff, you'll start noticing that they're driving really, really fast. Like, maybe even swerving in and out of lanes and stuff like that. Because the reason why is because the music consumes them. And that turned up, it gives you like kind of like a low-key, a little adrenaline rush to where like you can't really notice it, but it changes your mood. You'll start noticing, they'll start swerving out of lanes, start speeding up and stuff like that. I was literally just in a car, in a girl's car tonight, and she played some turned up music, and she was literally swerving in and out of lanes in her Mercedes S550, like going hella fast. And I was just taking notice of it because I'm like, man, me and my mother, we just talked about this the other day, and I started noticing that. Now, when you're in the car with your grandmother or your mother or something like that, and definitely if she, you have a mother like my mother, she's not like one of these modern day mothers. My mom is a traditional / modern day woman, but she has a lot of traditional values. So when you go into her car, most of the time when you're going into her car, she hardly listens to rap. She does listen to rap now, but she hardly does listen to rap. Mostly she listens to R&B. Same thing as me. When you see her drive, very calm. Even her mannerisms, very well spoken, soft spoken, very tender. My mom, that's how my mom was a very feminine woman, very feminine. And I noticed that because of the music that she consumes. It's in her spirit, it hits her spirit. So when you hear an R&B and soul every time, you're hearing love songs, and you're hearing, companionship, you're hearing about, even when you listen to rap and stuff like that, you're listening to like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has some very good albums, but when you listen to like to Pimp a Butterfly, very motivational, makes you want to change your outlook on the world and stuff like that. It's very good music, it's inspirational. You'll start to notice that your mood changes, your mannerism changes, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you act around people, the way you drive. It's very cool, soft. You feel me? You're cruising. It's because of the music that we listen to. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to become a blogger, y'all, because I never got into it for money. I don't really care about money like that. I know a lot of people be like, oh yeah, I don't care about money. It's all about the da-da. Like, I'm going to be 110 with y'all, bro. I really don't care about money. If y'all actually looked at my channel has been able to be monetized for a very long time. But I was putting out shorts for the longest, and my channel got demonetized. And I didn't care. Because the reason why is because I never cared about actually making money. I always cared about connecting to the people, because I believe that my message and the way I speak, and if people were to give me an opportunity to actually, allow me to speak to a broader audience and a bigger audience, I believe I can really capture those people, and they can start to, and they would believe everything I'm saying, and they would actually follow me. And the reason why I want that so much is because I want to change hip hop and I want to change R&B. I want to be the person that they have to go to in order for their album to be popping. The reason why I want that is because I want this rap, I want hip hop and R&B to change. I want it to go back to its original roots, and if not its original roots, to where it's making our women more softer, right? Now, again, I've told y'all before, nothing's wrong with listening to hip hop, and nothing's wrong with listening to the R&B that we have right now. But if that's all you're consuming, definitely rap and the R&B that, listen to the songs that we have right now. Really listen to the songs that we have. And let's talk about R&B for a second. R&B, a lot of people think R&B is just, singing, and yeah, if you sing, you're pretty much an R&B singer. I mean, you're doing R&B. R&B is not about that. Never been about that. R&B stands for rhythm and blues. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Soul music. When's the last soul album we had? I can't even remember the last soul album. And I would say it was probably Jill Scott. And not her last album, because her last album wasn't really soul like that. I would say who was Jill Scott, Volume 3? Maybe. And maybe the song after, maybe the album after that. That was our last soul album that I can remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can leave in the comments and let me know, but that's what I believe was the last soul album. We don't have a lot of soul album. Our R&B, most of our R&B is talking about sex, and a lot of the R&B singers are not really R&B singers anymore. They rapping, like Chris Brown. Chris Brown's one to go. Don't get it twisted. But I wouldn't consider Chris Brown to be an R&B artist anymore, because he hasn't really made a straight R&B album where it's just nothing but singing, talking about love songs. Listen to Chris Brown's first album and listen to Chris Brown's latest album. Compare those albums, and I'm not talking just like song for song and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the message that he was talking about. If I'm just off the top of my head, he had Young Love, Is This Love, Winner, Ain't No Way, Say Goodbye. What other song? Well, I was about to say poppin', but that's like more of a like kind of a R&B, like hip hop type song, but not hip hop, sorry, but R&B with up tempo and stuff like that. But just those 5 songs I listed alone, these are love songs talking about love, young love, being in love, what love is and stuff like that, right? Go on his next album, go on his latest album. He's not even talking about love. He's talking about having sex. And again, don't get it twisted. I love Chris Brown, because I don't want y'all to think like I'm dissing him or anything like that. Chris Brown's one of the GOATs. Love Chris Brown, but I'm just saying R&B has changed. R&B isn't the way it is. Listen to hip hop. Reason why the reason why I became a blogger. If we look at the modern time day hip hop and the old time day hip hop, the olden times day hip hop, it's totally different. We have our Lil Nas X, Saucy Santana, the Baby, Gunna, stuff like that. Like, and not to throw anybody under the bus and stuff like that, but a lot of raps that they talking about and they preaching ain't really living that life. Versus back in the day, Snoop Dogg was really about that. That's why he beat a murder charge and didn't snitch. He really was doing that. And again, I'm not promoting none of that. And I don't even know why I brought that up. But to be honest with you, I really brought up the old times versus the new times, talking about a lot of the raps that we had when we talk about hip hop. Let's go deep. We're at 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Let me go deep real quick. When we talk about hip hop was rooted in uprising. I want y'all to understand something. The reason why hip hop was even created was because a lot of the music executive wasn't allowing black people to come into the industry, R&B and soul, R&B, rhythm and blues, rock and stuff like that. They were only allowing limited black people to come into the music the music executive was only allowing certain people to come into the music industry. So because that happened, we revolted and we was like, all right, cool. You not trying to give us no y'all not trying to give us no deals and stuff like that. Y'all don't want us to be in your music industry and all this other stuff for R&B and soul and rock and roll. Cool. We're gonna make our own thing. If you look at the root of hip hop was a revolt. This is one of the reasons why it's kind of they call it a sport, and people call it a sport, and that's why a lot of people are sensitive now. But back in the day, it was a sport. You would go on the you would go on the block and Bronx and stuff like that, because that's where hip hop was created, and you would see people battling or people freestyling, just going around in circles and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they would talk about what was going on in their communities. A lot of hip hop was really, if you really think about it, it was a news reporting. It was just a cool way of news reporting, because they were telling you what was happening in their community. It just got commercialized, and now we're at the place that we're at right now with it. But a lot of it was just reporting on what was going on in the community and what they wanted and stuff like that. We have strayed so far from where our roots were that it's kind of sad and embarrassing. You know, definitely if you're a fan and you're a lover of hip hop, because I love hip hop. Hip hop is what group R&B and hip hop is what made me the man that I am today. I owe hip hop my life, hip hop and R&B. If I want to be frank, but this is one of the reasons why I don't listen to a lot of the music that we have out nowadays, because it's like it corrupts your mind. You know, I don't want to hear music talking about, our women is bitch's every day and they hoes and tricks and all this other stuff. And listen, nothing's wrong with listening to that song every now and then. See, when I listen to music like that, it's when I'm going to the club. Nothing's wrong with listening to that. But it's when you listen to it every day, it messes with your mind, y'all. For real. Music is a very powerful tool, and a lot of people underestimate how powerful it is, but it's very, very powerful, y'all. And I'm going to leave you guys with this real quick. I want you guys to look up the Greek word of music. The Greek word of music, definitely back in the day during, the era of when Greek mythology was at its highest peak, and people worship Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and not Hades, but Zeus, Poseidon, you feel me, Hermes, and all that other stuff, right? Apollo, all that good stuff. Now, music was known as enchantment, and I still believe that holds a value today. And the reason why I believe that is because if I just told y'all, if y'all listen to the music that we listen to right now, and you're driving in the car and you're listening to gangster rap or listening to turned up music, it enchants you and it motivates you and put something in your spirit to where you don't even know that you're starting to drive fast. You're starting to have a more aggressive tone and cadence, the way you speak and everything. It's enchanters. That's why I call a lot of the musicians are enchanters. And the thing is, they don't understand how powerful that their tongue is, and that the music that they're putting out could affect how people actually live. Because a lot of people are very irresponsible with their gifts and with the tools that they have. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do like this video, I'm gonna start making a lot more of them, because I think I like them. Also, I just want to let y'all know too, the year 2023, we're gonna and over here in this channel, we're gonna be doing a lot more other things. I'm gonna start actually doing live videos. I've been wanting to do live videos for a minute, but I'm just starting to gain the nerves to actually get it done and start doing it. because I see that as going to be a benefit for me to start doing live, because I can start taking the videos down. Make the live for you guys. I know a lot of you guys actually like to watch my videos in very long term, so I was thinking about giving y'all like an hour 30 minutes for the live videos, and then the people who don't want to see the lives and don't want to see me in full length talk about what I'm talking about with hip hop and R&B and all that good stuff, I was going to take those live videos that I've already made and just cut them up to the sections where I was actually talking about, like Blueface or Neo or whatever, you feel me, and then put that as my video. So I see a lot of benefits of doing live right now, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to start this pretty soon. I say probably in like the next month or two. So yeah, very soon you're going to start seeing that. Also, I really want to do this documentary that I've been talking y'all about Beyonce, but the way I've been working, y'all don't even understand, man. I don't even have a life. Like, as soon as I get this money and I get once I get 3 more cars, I'm going to start chilling. Yeah, to be honest, I'm going to start chilling. I'm going to chill out a lot, and I'm just going to focus on, the videos and getting this money to where I can do interviews so we can build this platform bigger. Because I have a vision for y'all, man. I have a vision for this channel, and I'm not going to give up until I reach my goal. I promise you I won't. And I've been getting a lot of doors slammed in my face, but I'm built for it. I'm built for adversity, and I'm built for hard work, and I'm built for putting in the work. So, I'm ready, y'all. But 2023 is going to be a great year for me. It's going to be a great year for you guys. Shout out Brian. You watch a lot of my videos, and it seems like you watch my videos entire because you're one of the main people who comments on my videos, and you're always you actually give me a lot of insight on the stuff that you say. So actually I value your comments, and it's not just you, it's other people that do comment too, but you are the most frequent one. So I just want to let you know that I do notice that you commenting on my videos, and I'm very thankful that I do have a supporter like you. So we're gonna have a great year, you guys. So anyway, that's what I have for today. How do y'all feel about what I just talked about? About the whole music inspiring you and stuff like that. Do y'all think it's a load of BS, or do y'all actually agree with it? Leave in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see y'all next time. All right.
Living just another